G'day viewers. One topic that comes up on a semi-regular basis in my videos is Australia's unique and somewhat dangerous fauna and our precarious relationship with said dangerous fauna. Now, while it's always interesting to talk about this animal eating that animal and how dangerous the various snakes, crocodiles, spiders and whatnot in this country are, I often avoid a story if it involves someone dying. I mean, there's a couple reasons for that. One is the person probably has a family and they're having a bad enough time and they don't need some smart-ass dickhead on the internet making jokes about their dead loved one. And second, just generally with people who don't know them, I don't like to come across as if I'm trying to profit from someone else's demise or even just make light of it. But sometimes there's a headline and I'm saying, this is going to be difficult to resist. And when I say a headline that says a guy abusing ice or crystal meth is presumed dead after trying to have sex with a crocodile, I think the audience is about to find out I am a flawed human being. Now, in and of itself, the guy trying to fuck a crocodile is not enough for me to give up my usual rule for. Because if that was just a story, someone off their head on drugs, did something stupid and died, I'd let it go. But it's the actual quotes from his friends, because he wasn't alone, it's the quotes from the friends that made me go, no, this is special, I need to share. You see, a group was on a beach, and yes, up north in Australia, the crocodiles come up on beaches, so you need to be a little bit careful when you're on a beach in the tropical north. But anyway, they're on the beach, and this guy's done too much ice, and he's running up and down the beach, but his friends go, you know, he often does that. He goes right off, tires himself out, sleeps it off, and he's more or less okay the next day. We'll let him go. And then he starts ripping off his clothes. Now, in some circles, that would be seen as going too far. But with this group, they went, he just wants to streak. Now, that's a fairly Australian response, like, hey, look, Barry's taken off his clothes. He must want to streak. That's just a thing that happens. Then his friends spied the croc. Now, we're saying the missing guy was on ice. Maybe he was the only one on ice, but I dare say the others weren't completely sober, but whatever state they were in, they were able to go, dude's done too much ice, no clothes, croc. These things don't go together. And go together was exactly what our ice abusing friend had in mind, much to the shock of his mates. They've gone, well, he's probably got to do something stupid and just tease the crocodile, provoke it, which he shouldn't do. We'll try and talk him out of it. But then he grabs the crocodile, wrestles, and it becomes clear he's trying to fuck the crocodile. And the friends at this point have gone, this is new. This ends exactly the way you think it would. An unhappy crocodile decides to communicate his unhappiness or her unhappiness in the way crocodiles do best. Namely, by grabbing this guy in his jaws and dragging him into the water, and that's the last we see of him. It's worth noting, one of his friends said, although we were a long way down the beach, I reckon he just about got it in. Well, I think we all know who should be doing the eulogy at the funeral. Really? Like, don't cry for Baz. Sure, he died an untimely death. Sure, it was horrible and painful, but A, he probably didn't feel it because of the ice, and B, don't forget, he just about got it in. Hell, forget the eulogy, that should be on his headstone. He just about got it in. I like the line so far. I think I'll put it on my business card. No explanation. Only those who know will know, but I'll just be like, AngryAussie, he just about got it in. A health professional who deals with ice addicts who was approached for a quote said, look, when you do too much ice, it can elevate your sex drive, and in his advanced sort of deluded state, it probably seemed perfectly sane to him to try and have sex with a crocodile. And then I love, he's done his little public service announcement. This is a reminder, doing drugs like that can have bad effects on your health. Point A, even if you don't try and fuck a crocodile, ice will fuck you up. Point B, even if you're not on ice, trying to fuck a crocodile will fuck you up. So are we clear on this, kids? This is Uncle Angry's health warning to you. Don't do ice, it will fuck you up. Don't try and fuck a crocodile. That will fuck you up. There is enough in the world that will do you harm without you doing ice and trying to fuck a croc. Because you don't want to die with that being people's last memory of you, because that right there is some totally fucked up shit.